Where?
Quiet.
Oh my god. I just noticed that there are like flies surrounding the guy on the left. Or well, technically Fyodor's right. Because dude is dead. Canonically dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gone.
Shut.
I wonder when you're gonna realize. What is going on? Why is his head rotating? What? This is so cursed. Are we gonna break into a song now? I mean, it's a nice tune. And if only it wasn't based off of this guy's head rotating.
I'm sober now.
Okay, thank goodness. What? The Slaaneshmas prologue. I am incredibly scared what a Slaaneshmas is going to be.
Now let's see. Get the honey and witch hair. Just need to get some green eggs and...
Well, howdy there, partner!
Hi.
What the? Who the fuck are? Wait.
Good question.
No, I remember. You're that one who cheats death eternally. That inbred fuck from the Emperor's children that nearly killed Sunact.
That's me!
By cheats death eternally, does that mean, well, I mean, I would assume since they're Chaos Space Marines, they kind of just disintegrated and they reform themselves in the warp. Is that how that would work? Or maybe that just applies to demons of chaos. But, I mean, they're practically the same thing at this point, right?
And what was your name again?
I am Azek Aruman, Lord of the Prodigal Sons, up-and-coming murderer of stars, and the greatest
Blah,
sorcerer.
blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I get it. And I'm Lucius.
Hi,
the
Lucius.
Eternal and luscious.
Must be wonderful attaining your very own infinite lives cheat code. Anyway...
Okay, well, I mean, I feel like that suggests that it's only specifically for Lucius that he has that. Everybody else is kind of YOLOing it.
Why the flying fuck with wings are you here?
Well, I was on the way to Abby's party, and I realized it was Slaaneshmas. So I decided to stop off on this spaceport and spread merriment and joy to all the little boys and girls. And the big boys and girls, too.
What the shimmering?
Is Slaaneshmas like the Chaos version of, what was that holiday called again? Sanguinella or something like that?
Shazbot is a Slaaneshmas.
You don't know?
The fact I'm asking should elucidate you to that.
True enough.
Well, prepare thy anus for my explanation.
Why?
With you
What?
standing here, I assure you that my rectal area is quite well defended.
Protect yourself, man.
This universe is a wondrous playground of agony, suffering, and beautiful misery, right? Well, Slaanesh loves to feast on the torment of all living
Very
things.
much so.
Yeah, not just that.
Also, I can't get over the fact that it's just Mickey Mouse. This was such a good idea to make Lucius's voice Mickey Mouse.
But all intense emotions.
Come to the point!
The problem is that if you eat the same thing every single day, even if it's delicious, it gets real samey eventually. So you might want to eat something different for a change.
Yeah?
I can appreciate
So?
that sentiment.
Yeah, so get this. Us Slaaneshis decided that for a couple of weeks each year, we will celebrate Slaaneshmas. And during this time, rather than be horrifying torturous fiends that spread suffering and torment,
You're going to spread
we will
joy?
instead go around spreading jolliness, camaraderie, and smiles to all
That's
who can meet.
actually
So
nice.
Slanesh gets to taste their happiness and pleasure instead.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say that This is basically like, if any of you guys know of or have played Danganronpa, it's like, you gotta give them a little bit of hope in order for the despair to taste even sweeter. So obviously there was some sort of ulterior motive to this. But regardless of that, I feel like when it comes to chaos, having any semblance of joy would probably be a nice change of pace, even if it is filled with all these ulterior motives.
So that the pain Slaanesh will inevitably taste after Slaaneshmas is done will sting even more!
Right. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to pretend that sounds like a good idea at all. I mean,
Everybody's
if your
dead.
goal is spreading happiness to people, you're clearly not very good at it.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunate.
You know what?
Are you gonna
I
help?
might have been hatching an idea here. Something I think
Good guy, Ari,
you
man.
might even appreciate.
Oh!
Well, you see, I wanted a bit of a break from serious sorcering, just to engage in some shenanigans, since my last attempt on the Black Library failed.
Yeah. You got good.
And I happen to
Got
know
good?
someone
No. 𝐒𝐤𝐚𝐽 got you good.
who possesses, well, quite unique technology.
Who are you referring to?
Dare I say, fabulously unique technology.
Fabulous.
You talking about Bob? Yeah,
The builder?
I know him too. Intimately, in fact.
Of course you do. Nevertheless, I bet if we ask really nicely, he'll let us borrow his mass broadcasting relay. A system that can transmit data all across the galaxy on various wavelengths. I mean, he never uses it, reclusive bastard.
Oh,
Wait, does this thing even exist? Because I think one of the... Well, actually, no. I take that back. There is certainly a means to communicate between planets that are like several light years apart, whether that be through the warp or psyker abilities or other means of communication. It's just that it's a little bit unreliable sometimes because of how the warp affects actual real space and time. So there probably is a mass broadcasting system. It's just, I'm not sure how effective it would be at using it to communicate like battle plans or certain strategies or warning people of incoming doom.
so we could use this to engage in shenanigans. So you'll get that break you wanted, right?
Yes, and we could use it to spread this Slaaneshmas message of yours all across the galaxy. It would be quite special.
Special?
So, what do you say?
You know, I like you much better now, my blue-balling friend. Sign me the fuck up!
Man, I wish I had that enthusiasm. I don't recall this kind of disclaimer being put in the front of any of the other videos. Although, this is season 3, and I'm guessing what happened is that GW kind of changed their policy on fan-made projects, so we'll likely be seeing more of this, maybe? And I think TTS kind of ended because of that, which is incredibly unfortunate. It's so fun, man. But I guess GW gonna be doing GW things.
Dear Ariman, I have received your proposal for the usage of my mass broadcasting relay, and I must admit that the whole idea seems completely
It is.
ludicrous.
Very much so.
It's appalling, horrifying, nonsensical. I can't even begin to decipher what you and Lucius intend to make of it. It's just completely ridiculous.
True.
And I can't believe that you think that working with him is a good idea. In addition to the fact that you have the audacity to suggest that I should help you in this endeavor?
I feel like if you're commanding the forces of chaos, you kind of already know what's going to happen, and there are going to be some people who are a part of your legion that you don't really want to deal with and may or may not screw up your plans. So you just kind of send them off in a different direction, or maybe just have them sit in a corner. And hopefully they stay there, or at the very least, if they break loose, they actually do something that benefits your cause. And Lucius certainly seems like that problem child.
It only adds to the obscenity of it all. In short, I fucking love the idea.
Obviously.
I'll get the cogitators warmed up and the recap ready for your arrival. I can't wait to see the look on the faces of the inhabitants
I have no idea
of the
who this
galaxy
is.
when we expose to them this complete mind wreck of a train fuck. It's going to be great. Warmest regards, you magnificent bastard. And be seeing you soon. Fabius Bile.
Fabius Bile?
P.S.
Who are you?
If Lucius calls me Barb on live HB, I will knock him the fuck out.
Okay, Fabius Bile. Oh. Wait, is this the same city where the noir detective thing happened? Well, what was the episode called? Shadow over the Immateriums? It's also still raining, and that guy down there in the middle looks very familiar. Before I continue though, let me do a quick Google search on Fabius Bile. Fabius Bile, also called the Clone Lord, the Primogenitor, the Man Flayer and the Spiders, a Chaos Space Marine, Apothecary, and Chaos Lord. Originally the chief apothecary of the Emperor's Children Legion, who has repeatedly attempted to use his extensive knowledge of cloning and genetic engineering to create superhuman beings under his control. So basically this guy is a mad scientist traveling around the galaxy, doing all of his mad scientist experiments in order to create the Astartes. Well, not create them, more like perfect them, to create an achievement even greater than what the Emperor of Mankind was able to do with the Primarchs, the perfect human form. Honestly, quite a classic motivation for any mad scientist.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
It's the Slaaneshmas special show!
I don't think the Inquisition is going to enjoy this.
Stop it! Do it! Do it now!
Oh my god. What? No, not the kid.
Help! 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 He's gonna kill me! He's gonna kill me!
What? How did you get in here?
He's gonna kill me!
Who is
Who's
this?
gonna kill you? Speak up, child.
The bald one! Lucius! Lucius gonna kill me!
Oh, he is Lucius.
Someone's been bad!
Bruh.
I'm gonna smack you!
Oh my god. Of course it's 666. You okay, man? Hey.
Oh, hey!
Hey.
What now?
Not so mad.
This kind of reminds me of when I started the YouTube channel with Kiwi and Serby back during the early days where we weren't such close friends, like we had just met each other. It was kind of awkward during recording sessions because none of us really knew what we were doing, so we kind of just winged it for the most part. And this kind of like awkward conversation moments happened a lot. But that's kind of what happens when you put 3 introverts together in a Discord call.
That's all I had planned for the show.
You fucking kidding me? Get
Right?
your ass up there.
So, we got a great audience here today.
We're all dead.
Who else remembers the squats? If you ask
The squats?
me, they didn't go to the
What are those? Were those like the halfling versions, but Warhammer 40k?
Get it? Squats? Gym? Get it?
No.
This is your idea of stand-up.
So, like, I actually met Hanso the other day. Real swell guy, actually. And we were just getting talking about his giant
Oh!
Where am I?
What the
I'm on HV!
Drago! It's not your
Oh,
time
man.
yet. Get backstage until we call.
Wait, he was planned to be on the show? Drago, what are you doing? These are Chaos Space Marines. I guess Drago's too far gone.
For you.
I refuse!
And there he goes. So far, a great show. We even have an ad break. Every single time one of these ad breaks comes up when I'm watching any kind of show or anime, well, depending on my mood, there are like two things that usually pop into my head regardless of what that ad break is. It's either Full Metal Alchemist or it's Row Fight the Power. If you know, you know. But those are the two ones that stick in my head. Oh yeah. Getting zoinked out of our minds. Are you sniffing a book?
Wow, that's pretty brutal.
Get on my levels.
Get on my level, scrub.
So, who was,
Classic.
who was the first guest again?
I think
Was it not Caldor Drago?
What's it?
Marielle Sarpatio, everyone!
Marielle? Who is this? She looks pretty gnarly.
Have one chair for your guests.
I feel like this name is familiar. Was she the Inquisitor who fell to chaos? I think we had mentioned her a few episodes ago. Well, maybe it's that, or this is one of the OCs.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Seriously, it's
Why are
fine.
you still worrying about it?
I'm not.
So, Muriel.
I'm not even Muriel and I'm uncomfortable.
What's your box number?
What?
That's a bit of a touchy question to open.
Right? To ask that on live HV? You can't do that.
But why, though?
Isn't this being broadcast live all across the galaxy?
Right? Just dox yourself.
Then yeah, I'm not telling you.
Yeah, no need to be stuck up about it.
Yeah, no need for that.
I'm not being stuck up.
What's your view on the Tyranids?
I have no real thoughts on them.
Would you be above copulating with one?
Oh.
Are you bastards not taking me seriously?
I am deadly serious!
Good. I'm so sick of people not respecting me, not taking me seriously. I just...
Tell me more.
Aw. Oh, that's unfortunate that nobody takes us seriously.
About that, dear. Sounds like you have a lot of repressed anger about it.
Nobody understands me or believes me about who I am, and it's so damn depressing and infuriating.
Uh-huh.
And nobody takes me seriously either, you know?
Uh-huh.
I never get the respect I deserve.
I know that feeling.
So tell me, what hair product do you use? Because hot damn girl, I need some of that!
Oh, well, it's Wait, you don't have hair.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Let your dreams be clean!
Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
Who knows? It's chaos.
Slaaneshmas thing or some shit.
What? It's Slaaneshmas, and no one reminded me? Fuck! Now it all makes sense.
Oh. And there she goes, I guess. Oh, kitten.
What are you watching? I don't even know.
Nobody knows.
It just came on a few minutes ago and it's on all the channels I can find.
Wait, is that Aramin?
You know, one of these clowns.
That bastard is my
Yeah.
first captain!
Yeah, he does know one of those
Playing at right
clowns.
now.
From what I can tell, trying to break everyone's minds with a crazy Holovision show.
Considering the general intelligence of everyone in the Imperium, if that is his plan, it's probably working.
The fact that I feel strangely entranced by this abomination.
No, Kenneth, no!
Might be a sign of something going on.
Although I do understand that feeling of seeing an absolute train wreck and just being morbidly curious to see where it goes. I'm not much of a hate watcher myself, but even I have to admit that there are some times when you see an anime that's just so bad that you want to see how it ends. It was much more prevalent when I had more time, being like a kid and a teenager. As an adult though, yeah.
It's like that feeling when you see a jet bike crash and there are broken bodies and blood flying everywhere and you just can't look away.
Yeah, exactly.
Crikey.
Crikey.
I'm just saying that stars are overrated, you know? It's not like we need them or anything.
What?
I feel you.
So, who's the next guest?
Who do I have next? It's Typhus? We're sending the fucking!
Who are you? Obviously an Nurgle.
Hello, my scar-faced and overtly complex book-fetishist brethren. It's a great honor to be invited to this magnanimous show you
Good
have
for you.
created. The pustules within my colon
Oh
are
my
most
God.
pleasantly warm.
Actually, wait a minute. After hearing that line, it sparked a memory within me. We saw this guy before. I forget exactly which episode it was, but we've definitely seen him before. Wait, was he the one reading the fan fiction? I forget who it was between, but there was some really strange fan fiction that he was reading.
By your generosity.
Oh, not at all, chum. It was just a great convenience that we're all going to the same place, eh?
Of course, my touchy tentacled friend.
So, tell us about this book you're writing. I've heard it's the latest part in a series.
Quite so. It is called The Pus of Mass. And as much as the rumors claim that, like the previous 6 volumes, it is merely a 700-page worn tome filled with pestilent paper covered in nothing but human feces. I can assure
my
you that
God.
such rancid rumors are nothing but fabrication.
Let me guess. You filled it with Xeno excrement too?
Oh no! Although later volumes might employ that. No, no, no. This volume shall be made from my own blistering excrement.
No, thank you.
That's actually kind of hot.
Oh my God.
You know, with the 3 of us here, I can't help but feel that there's something missing.
You mean the skull-obsessed red fellow
Torn.
that would finish off our little quartet?
Yeah, well, I mean, I did actually vox him and ask if he wanted to be here, but all I got in responses were angry grunts.
Sounds about right.
He was busy and
Yeah.
a grunt picked up for him or something.
Are you sure you didn't mix up his contact details with Sly Marbos again?
Yeah, Slime Marvel probably only communicates in angry grunts. It just depends on how aggressive it is. It's like the frequency of the grunt changes the meaning behind his words. What a guy.
I'm 100% certain of that.
How come?
Because Sly Marvo is here right now! Give it up, Sly!
And that day Chaos was defeated.
What a great guy!
I know, right?
Really? Yeah.
Well, we have time for one last guest before the show's finale. And I bet you can all guess who that is.
Give it up for...
Fabulous Bile, everyone!
Bob. There he is, the mad scientist, you.
None of you guys know the hustle I'm bringing
The
here
hustle.
today. My shit is top notch. See?
Heck yeah.
I've decided that I'm gonna do a solo Black Crusade.
What? I mean, can you even call it a crusade if you're doing it solo? I don't know the actual definition. Is that like a technicality?
Not going to help Abaddon?
Fuck that pussy-ass bitch, yo!
Darn!
I don't need him! He needs me!
Well, I mean, I guess it's not like you're short of super soldiers to bring along, right?
He's been creating a lot of them,
Oh
yeah.
no, I ain't doing that!
No, he's just doing it solo.
I did say this was a solo Black Crusade, dog! I'm doing this shit by myself!
Okay, time out for a second. The dick you're talking about right now.
Bitch! I can clone anyone!
Wait.
That wasn't what I...
What?
In fact, just to prove...
Oh, wait. Okay, are you gonna clone, like, yourself multiple times and then say that you're doing it alone, but you have an entire army of yourself? Is that what's going on here?
Point. Ladies and motherfuckers, here for your eyes is Adamant 2.0!
What?
Hey, you will leave me out of this shit.
Oh my god!
What is just blue balls is that?
It's a work in progress.
Oh god, kill it! Burn it with fire!
You need it.
Don't talk to our son like that, you heartless jerk!
Don't call it ours, son!
Okay, we need to talk about this shit you're doing, Bob. It's getting out of hand.
Really?
Did I say, Lucius?
Don't call him Bob.
Fuck you! Oh yeah, I remember. I did have it inherit Adamant's psychic powers.
Oh my god. Well, here we go.
So, does anyone remember why we're still watching this garbage?
I remember you daring me to watch it as a test of my faith in the Man Emperor.
The Man Emperor.
And now we're all just kinda watching it.
Yeah, we're just chilling and
how
vibing.
to feel about this program. It might be the most chuckle.
Actually, this is one of those moments where you like put on a extremely bad movie that was like so bad that it's good, and then you just casually sit and watch it with your friends while you talk about things and like catch up with them. It's basically the Sharknado of Warhammer 40k.
Awesome thing I have watched since this text-to-speech device was installed into my face. It has actually succeeded in pausing my relentless sobbing noises that always happens on this day of all days. Suffice to say, I am absolutely disgusted with myself.
What is a, and how does one watch? In addition, does the host of this show enjoy
Apparently this Adeptus Mechanicus is from a different show. He's a very inquisitive little guy, isn't he?
cyberdolls? Most likely, I suspect.
Well, it's certainly amusing to see these heretical fools flounder around like complete imbeciles and get blown up amongst other things.
I am not amused.
I only just
Rogal
learned that you
Thorn
could
is
be amused
not
at all,
amused.
so that does not surprise me.
I am slightly infuriated.
Hold the fuck up. You can't feel two whole emotions now.
Oh my
And
god.
what have you done to my Rogal?
What's the matter, big guy? I know it's awkward and bad, but surely nothing to get angry about. I personally think it's hilarious.
No.
The enemies of man have hacked every
Man, I love Rogal Dorn. I love his character so much. He might be my favorite character. I'm just gonna put that out there. He's so good. I relate to this man way too much.
single holo video station in the galaxy and broadcasted this stupid show on every single frequency, compromising centuries of imperial secrecy about chaos to the mass populations.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say
true.
That's a pretty good reason to be upset right now.
You are correct, but also no. That is not why I am angry.
Then why?
Because that man with a high-pitched voice keeps breaking
Lucius?
desks.
What?
He is breaking perfectly formed wooden furniture for no reason other than forcing a cheap slapstick joke. That is something I cannot forgive.
I mean, he builds.
Then
He does
why
not
are you
destroy.
still watching?
Because you have snacks. And
Good enough reason.
delicious.
Oh, he's so good.
I realize that we've gotten this far into the show.
Surprisingly.
We're nearly
the usual state of being in Warhammer 40k.
Who are as fucked in the head as my friend here and caught on by now.
While you loyalists are celebrating the death of a fabulous angel guy, us
Sanguinella, yeah.
worshippers have, for the most part, been left without an equivalent event. And so, to leave our own mark here too, I've decided to spread the word of Slaaneshmas!
Basically, we're gonna make you loyalist fucks a deal. You get one day each year that we don't terrorize, murder, and annihilate your minds, souls, and bodies.
That's nice.
And in return,
thanks.
we expect the fucking same. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not expecting kisses and fucking hugs.
Just a ceasefire?
But instead, why don't we address the groks in the room? We're all fucking human and
Are you?
superhuman for the most part.
Yeah.
And the problem is that things like these still exist.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. The Imperium plus Chaos banding together under the fact that they used to be human in order to fight against all those Xenos races. You know what? This is a Christmas tradition that I can get behind.
Problems that we as a species have to deal with eventually.
I love the music added in.
Each year,
It's like inspirational.
as a species, the aliens. Yeah,
Well, not literally.
let's
Or maybe.
celebrate what unites us all: xenophobia.
Yeah! This is so beautiful. Oh my god. Be gone, Xeno scum! Rest in peace, Tau.
Well, that was
Something.
different.
Yeah.
And not what I was expecting. By the way, can we play games now?
Alright, companion, put on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I relate to him on so many levels.
Probably with how red
This
his
abomination
nose
of a
is.
show has come to a close. Now I can go back to saying sob repeatedly.
Do you think people will actually go along with this crazy idea?
No.
Better than fighting each other, I guess.
Wait, didn't Sanguinella end like 3 months ago?
Oh, man. Mind-boggling support. Aww. That's awesome. Oh man, every single time. Gotta make sure I watch all these episodes all the way to the end. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very merry Slaaneshmas.